Runners got an early start to Grandma's Marathon weekend. The Duluth Running Company organizing a shakeout run to help runners get rid of some of those nerves. Well-known athletes and members of the Minnesota Distance Elite team even helping to lead that event. That included 2024 U.S. Olympian and two-time winner of Grandma's Marathon, Dakota Popane. She is running the full marathon this year and is advising runners this year to save their energy so they can give it all at the end of the race.
Once you get to Lester River, you're going to have your loudest crowd in a long time, and I think sometimes people go through Lester River a little bit too quickly, and then it gets a little quieter right after that, so people tend to maybe hit a wall there, so just save it for Lester River and give a good push after that. And then Lemon Drop is nothing more than an overpass. It's hardly a hill.
The Duluth Running Company also hosting a watch party at their location if you're spectating. That's happening on Superior Street tomorrow morning. And if you want to celebrate all things Grandma's Marathon, there's an exhibit open here in Duluth for fans to enjoy this afternoon. Grandma's Marathon opened a museum over at the Depot last month to highlight the 50th marathon this year. You can get a look at how the marathon started, the obstacles they had to overcome, as well as some of the elite racers who have competed here in Duluth. That exhibit is free to visit. It is open today and tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Last year's Grandma's Marathon earned a special certification for how sustainable that event is. Grandma's Marathon was awarded an Evergreen certification for sustainability, becoming the third marathon in the country to reach that level. In 2025, last year, almost 1,000 pounds of extra finisher metals were recycled. More than 7,500 pounds of clothes were donated to True North Goodwill. And the marathon used reusable cups, keeping 55,000 cups out of the landfill. And annually, nearly 150,000 plastic bottles are avoided by using water trucks and fire hydrants for water out on the race course.